Hamas. Will you continue to support Hamas?
We support all Palestinian people. We believe Hamas is a very important part of the Palestinian people. As I said, we have differences with friends that, for example, the United States, they consider them as terrorist groups. We don't. Simply because they're a very important component of the Palestinian people. Going back to history, nearly 10 years ago, we were asked by the Americans if we can talk to Hamas to make them participate in the election which happened in Palestine. And we spoke to them very honestly. It was my father who spoke to them, that we were asked from our American friends that you participate in the next election. And so their answer was, we will, but do you think will the international community accept us? So my father said yes, because I was asked by the Americans for you to join. So it happened. So the thing is, what is the difference between Hamas 10 years ago and Hamas now? I believe the difference is that Hamas are more realistic now. They believe in peace and they want peace. But it's for the other party to believe in peace as well and to be more realistic.
Under your father, there was certain reach out between yourself and Israel, Qatar and Israel. That seems to have gone by the wayside. In fact, an Israeli top diplomat calls Qatar Club Med for terrorists. What happened and how do you react to that?
Well, we believe in peace, and we, since 1991 and 93, as the Oslo and after Oslo, we believed in peace, and we helped a lot in trying to make a bridge between the Palestinians and the Israelis. I think the war in Gaza a few years ago, of course, after we cut our official relation with Israel, the amount of dead people and innocent people, that is why, as I said, we cut our relation with Israel. But on the same hand, we believe that the only way to get out of it is to have peace between the Israelis and the Palestinians, because we believe in peace, and this is the only way that we should all work together to put pressure on both sides to reach the peace solution.
Could you imagine restarting such a relationship? I mean, it was an important relationship with an Arab nation. It was an important relationship.
We can't start the relation. It's not will we or not. I don't think we have a problem in starting the relation with the Israeli, as long as they are serious in making peace and providing and protecting the Palestinian people.
Qatar, over the last decade plus, has gone from being the little emirate that everybody wanted to be friends with, that people were so impressed that you'd been breaking out of what was perhaps a conventional wisdom kind of mentality in the Middle East, to neither friend nor foe. People are wondering, what is your vision? What is your strategic vision of foreign policy? Some have suggested that, yes, you have a relationship with the United States, but you're neither an ally nor you're really an enemy, because you sometimes back different sides of the coin. And for Qatar, money is the instrument of your foreign policy. What is it? What is it that Qatar stands for?
Well, first of all, money. We're not the only country that has money. I mean, thanks to God, yes, we are a wealthy country, and we have money. Our foreign policy is very simple. As I said before, I answer the question. Since 4 years now, with all the Arab Spring things going on, there was a confusion. But if you go back to our real foreign policy, we believe in dialogue, we provide dialogue, we believe in peace, we are a mediator, and as you know, we were very successful in many parts. I believe this is the thing that I am concentrating in, and I will continue concentrating in. I'm not in a camp against another camp. I have my own way. Our country has own way of foreign policy, own way of thinking, and I think people should respect that. And it's not about the matter of being a friend or not a friend. I have my own way of thinking. I believe in our relation with the United States and other countries as well. But as I said, we are a mediator. We believe in dialogue between nations and countries to solve problems.
I'm going to do a hard turn now into sports, the World Cup. Again, a testimony to the heavyweight, or maybe punching above its weight, of Qatar. Many people were very surprised that you got the bid. You're the first Muslim country to have won a bid to host the World Cup. There's been a lot of scrutiny now, of course, as you know. Human rights groups, for instance, have been very, very upset by the death of many migrant workers, 1,000 plus, to this date, and maybe many more by the time the stadiums are finished. Is this what Qatar wants to be known for? Is there something that you can do right now to enforce the rights and the laws that you've enacted, to enforce the application of these laws so that migrant workers have safety and dignity?
First of all, about the World Cup, as you know, I think that we have the right as Muslim countries and Arab countries to host such a big event like that. And people should understand that Qatar had the best bid, and Qatar will provide and will do one of the best World Cups in history, and I'm sure about that. And I hope that this will happen. But going back, and people don't want to accept, don't want to realize that a small country, Arab, Muslim country, can host a big event like that. As you know, that we had big competitors in this bid, and they don't accept. But I'm confident, and I'm sure that we're going to make an excellent World Cup. Talking about the labors and the problems that we have in Qatar, yes, it's true. We had problems. We're solving the problems. We're enforcing the laws. It's not acceptable. I don't accept personally to see laborers, poor people coming from other countries to come and help us develop our country, and the atmosphere and the environment isn't helpful for them. As you know, the economy has been growing a lot in Qatar, and the amount of people coming to Qatar has been hundreds of thousands. So it is difficult, but in the same hand, it's not acceptable. I don't accept it. It's not.
So you will insist that the laws are enforced.
Definitely,
that they get paid their wages.
Definitely.
That they work only certain hours. That they, they're tied right now to their employers. They can't even leave if they don't get permission to leave. It's like slave labor.
No, we changed those laws. We changed those laws.
But will they be enforced?
Yes, they are enforced. No, we changed the laws. They are enforced, and there are many laws that have been changed. And I'm telling you, because I'm personally hurt about the situation. I don't accept that, and not even one Qatari accept that. So we are enforcing the laws, and we don't accept things to be happening like that. And things have been changing now on the ground. But as you said, that all the media is concentrating in Qatar due to the World Cup, due to the role of Qatar in many things, and we accept that. But I want them to to show what is Qatar as well. If we have problems, I don't mind them talking about problems, but also they need to talk about other things, about those laws that we did.
And just one last question on the World Cup, because everybody's fascinated by it, sports fans all over the world. There has been a controversy because Qatar is so hot in the summer. If it does stay in Qatar, would you accept that it be in the winter?
Our bid was for it to be in summer. And we've done, with the new technologies, we've done a stadium that is air-conditioned stadiums. Actually, we have this technology for 10 years now, and it's working in one of our stadiums.
People are a little bit dubious about that. They say it's unproven.
No, it is. We tried it now for 10 years, and it's working. And it will work. And you're talking about for now 2022, so it will 100% will be working. So the atmosphere for athletes, or for the football players, and for the fans, and for the training grounds will be excellent. And we've tried this, and fan zones as well will be excellent. We tried it in the last World Cup. There were fan zones around Qatar, and there were thousands attending. It was an open air, but it was air conditioned. So, for the heat, there won't be any problem.
So would you accept that it be in the winter? I just say because FIFA, the medical community, others.
I agree with you. For me, I will accept if to choose the best time for the atmosphere, but I think our bid was for the winter.
For the summer.
For the summer. At the end, it's up to the FIFA to decide when is the best time. But for us, we're ready for both, because we need this technology. As you know, our summer is quite long, so we will need this technology to play more matches and for our league, and also for international games. So we will need this technology, whether it's going to be in the winter or the summer.
On that note, Sheikh Tamim, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you very much, and I'm happy to be with you. Thank you.